Welcome back to Simply Fajika, a place for budding and aspiring entrepreneurs. My name is Fajika and I serve this community as a business mentor, and I also help people achieve receiving their non-medical home care agency licenses. So I'm so excited to be in front of you. This is the first time in 2 weeks that I'm not live, so I'm excited for that. If you missed that, this is the second time that I have done a 10-day live based on nothing but home care and helping you agency owners either start your business, learn how to market your business. Essentially, it is 10 days of home care related topics. So if you missed that time frame, I will make sure that the actual playlist of the 10-day live is included in the video description. So check that out or replay it again if you joined us, but maybe you need a refresher on some of the topics. In today's video, something that we didn't touch on that I really wanted to spend some time talking about is our veteran population. So in today's video, we're going to discuss serving our veterans, how non-medical home care agencies can support our veterans. So if that's something that you're interested in, and I certainly hope it is, then stay tuned. So the veteran population is a population that's really near and dear to my heart. In a previous life, I was a school, not only instructor, but I was an administrator for a college. And so I got a chance to really service a lot of our veterans. And so I really like to see them come in after they did their duties, after they served in our militaries. It was nice to see them come back and really have that refreshed vigor and in trying to decide, where am I going to settle? And so I've always loved partnering with them and helping them to get their education. So me wanting to return the favor and servicing them just like they served our country is something that will continue in the home care industry. So not only do I want to discuss how we can help this population, but I want to discuss what are some of the programs that are created in order to support our veterans. So some of the common challenges that some of our veterans experience is PTSD, some chronic illnesses, age-relating issues, and other disabilities. They also may experience issues with not being able to bathe themselves, take care of themselves. Maybe they need someone to help prepare meals, things of that nature. And that's exactly where our non-medical home care agencies come into play. So I really want to talk about, why is this important to our veterans? Well, utilizing a non-medical home care agency and the services that you provide helps our veterans to live an independent life. It also provides companionship and that emotional support that a lot of them need once they leave the service. And then lastly, it reduces the burden on some of their family members that have served as caregivers for our veterans. So I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about the programs that are available to our veterans. So the first one we're going to talk about is the VA pension. This is a benefit that helps veterans and surviving spouses be able to take part in home care services. So here's the eligibility criteria. You have to reside in a nursing home, you have to be considered nurse-bound, or last but not least, you require assistance with your activities of daily living. Next, we're going to talk about the Veteran Direct Care or VDC program. For this fund, it really provides a fund for veterans to manage their own home care services. This enables our veterans to hire their own non-medical agency provider of choice. Lastly, we're going to talk about the Homemaker and Home Health Aid program. This is a VA-funded program that helps with offering home care services for our veterans that are in need. So for this particular fund, the non-medical home care agency would have to become an approved provider through the VA. So if this is a population that you certainly want to include in terms of providing services, here are some tips to help you get along your way. The first is you need to become an approved VA provider. Apply to become a contracted provider with the VA or through the Community Care Network, also called the CCN. You also want to build relationships with local VA offices and veteran service organizations. Second piece is you want to spend some time educating our veterans as well as their family members about the services you provide. Did you know a lot of our veterans, they're not even aware of the benefits that they have? So it's up to you to maybe link them to some potential workshops that are happening in your community. Absolutely, if you have any brochures, just something to help educate the veteran in terms of what benefits they have available to them. I also spend a lot of time on this channel talking about building your agency and building really the reputation of your agency. This is a wonderful way for you to get connected with some veteran advocacy groups, so that way you can spread awareness and have your name associated with that awareness happening in your community. The last tip I have in this section is to develop specialized care plans. You want to make sure that you train your caregivers on veteran targeted care. Our veterans really experience some unique situations and challenges that may make them a wonderful candidate for non-medical home care agency services. I encourage you to partner with the VA and our veterans to stand your agency up, or start specializing in helping our vets so that they can have that trusted home care that they need in the place of their residence. I actually do have a particular client that has, not only is she a veteran, but she actually stood up her home care agency specific to meeting their needs. And I know that she's doing extremely well. So again, sometimes this could be a population that has been underserved for a variety of reasons. So it would be wonderful to be one of those non-medical home care agencies that is considered a trusted agency for our veteran population. Okay, so I hope this information was valuable for you. Make sure you do a little research to see what it takes to become qualified as a VA provider. Last but not least, if you were not able to join my 10-day live, then you missed out on the fact that I have finally stood up a community, and I'm excited. This is something that you all have been asking for years. So I really want to make sure you join me in my community. There's going to be a lot of benefits associated with you joining the community, and of course we'll be having live calls for FAQs, as well as additional resources to help you in your journey. But I think the biggest benefit by far is the community that we get to build to meet our needs. So I'm really excited about that. Again, there will be a link in the video description. Go ahead and check it out, and I hope to see you there. So that is all I have for today's video. If you haven't already, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and then hit that bell notification so that you're notified each and every time I release a new video. And don't forget to share this content with others who are seeking home care content. Okay, that's all I have for you all today. Stay blessed.